Morning everyone. Beta, welcome to another day in which I will discuss question based on DEPR phase 1, right? Let us try to go ahead and let us try to read the question. It says, suppose there is a production function given to you, Q is equal to FKL, and it is homogeneous of degree 1. So we need to create any production function. आप कोई भी एक production function ले लो, which is homogeneous of degree 1. Now we know that if I take the production function as L to the power alpha, K to the power beta, such that alpha plus beta is 1, sum of the power is 1. अगर हमें पता है कि ये होता है, then we know that this production function is homogeneous of degree 1. कैसे check कर सकते हैं homogeneity बेटा? How do we check the homogeneity? I can replace L with alpha, lambda L. I can replace K with lambda K to the power beta. This will be lambda to the power alpha, L to the power alpha, lambda to the power beta, K to the power beta. And this is going to be lambda to the power alpha plus beta, L to the power alpha, K to the power beta. So we know alpha plus beta is given to us as 1 in this case, not given. I am taking because it says homogeneous of degree 1. So lambda to the power 1, L to the power alpha, K to the power beta. So degree of homogeneity is 1 na beta in this case. समझे? The degree of homogeneity is 1. So this is given to us. तो उस हिसाब से ये production function assume करना would be correct. It is correct to assume this production function. Okay. Now read the statement number 1. So you need to tell which statements are correct. 4 statements are given to you. Let me zoom this out. These 4 statements are given to you. You can pause your screen for a second and try to do this question yourself. You need to tell which statements are correct. Okay. Read the first one, beta. Marginal product of capital and labor are homogeneous of degree 1. Okay. So what is our production function? क्या लिया हमने production function? Y is equal to L to the power alpha, K to the power beta. So if I do del Y by del L, ये marginal product of labor हो जाएगा. And this will be power comes down, power reduces by 1, K to the power beta. So marginal product of capital can be written as alpha, L to the power alpha minus 1, K to the power beta. Now if I add the powers together, beta, what would be the sum of powers? The sum of power will be alpha minus 1 plus beta. It means alpha plus beta minus 1. It means 1 minus 1. It means 0. So what is the degree of homogeneity? 0. What is the degree of homogeneity? 0. So this is incorrect. है ना? Okay, beta. Come to the second point. So second point goes ahead and says that second order cross marginal product of K and L are equal to each other. क्या बोल रहा है? Second order cross marginal product of K and L, they are equal to each other. This is correct, beta. This is only Young's theorem. इसी को Young's theorem बोलते हैं. So what does Young's theorem says? It says that if I double differentiate a function once with respect to x and once with respect to y, or I first differentiate with respect to x and then y. पहले x से करो फिर y से या पहले y से करो फिर x से, you will get the same answer. This is Young's theorem. So this part is correct. So B is correct. Now let's look at the third and fourth option. This is asking about Euler's theorem, beta. So Euler's theorem says that if I have a function which is homogeneous of degree k, then if I differentiate the function with respect to x into x, differentiate the function with respect to y into y, it will be equal to degrees of freedom into the original function. ठीक है? तो हमारे केस में what will it mean, beta? Our function is output. Output is a function of labor and capital. तो क्या मतलब हो गया? If I differentiate output with respect to labor into labor, differentiate output with respect to capital into capital, this will go ahead and give me degrees of freedom. That means 1 into the original level of function. And so function is nothing but the level of output. This is nothing but marginal product of labor into L, marginal product of capital into K. So this is my Euler's theorem. इसी को Euler's theorem बोल देते हैं. So if I just look here, it means that option number C is correct, right? So B and C are correct. So the correct answer to this question should be this. B and C are the correct options. Is this clear, everyone? Okay, beta. Thank you.